Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, a few days ago, I bought you a Dark Kael video, and I was like, damn, Dark Kael, he's insane. Albeit, he's pretty far in the distance for a lot of people on Doom Tower. Anyway, Limiting here sent me a screenshot that said, oh, you probably should have shown him in Clan Boss. And I was like, well, I didn't know if people would be that interested. Anyway, the screenshot piqued my interest. Take a look at this. Now tell me, what do you notice about this screenshot? Of course, there's a lot of damage going on. 43 million on a budget unkillable. Vizier's in the mix. Dark Kael romping in with 33 million damage. And he's a level 1 unascended Dark Kael. I was like, what's this going on? So again, like, he sent me the build that he used for this fight. Lifesteal build, which it doesn't need to be, by the way, because it's an unkillable team. But just made sure he had enough accuracy, the right speed to do his job. Because it's unkillable, everything else is kind of irrelevant. Everything else is irrelevant. As long as he can survive the first couple of turns in a budget unkillable, you're absolutely fine. Now, unfortunately, since then, Limiting has leveled his Dark Kael. But we're going to show off Dark Kael in a budget unkillable anyway, because of the damage potential that he's got against Clan Boss. I wanted to show you that screenshot so you could kind of see just how early you can get him into the mix for an unkillable team. Okay, let's show off the team then. So it's going to be, I mean, look, we can't do a budget unkillable without either Maneater or Demetha. This one's going to be with Maneater. It's a standard kind of comp we've seen before. So this is not new. 240 speed's important. You don't want to pump up as much damage as possible because basically that's what you're doing. You're staying alive forever. But with a budget unkillable, you do have to make sure that the stun targeting is in the right place. So Maneater, 3k attack, nearly 100% crit rate. I've not changed these builds. 160-odd% crit damage. And then the right defense value to take a hit, but not be the target of the Clan Boss. We then got Painkeeper that pairs up with Maneater to form the unkillable bond. Again, we just got the right amount of health, the right amount of speed, as close to 100% crit rate as we can, and then pump some damage. The other champions we're going to use in this comp are Vizier to extend. A lot of people would have got Vizier in the guaranteed event a couple of weeks ago. Vizier will extend all of the poison and burns that we're going to put on, making sure that Dark Kael gets maximum benefit, and I'll show you Dark Kael's kit in a second. So Vizier here, 176 speed, tons of damage. He's built for damage. Could do a bit more crit damage, honestly, and probably a little bit less attack, but that's fine. Loads of accuracy. I think he might be built for something else as well. And then we've got Geo coming into the mix for the burn. Geo's great in a budget unkillable, by the way, because he just puts out so much freaking damage. 116 speed, slow bob. He's our stun target. The rest of his stuff doesn't really matter. He just needs to land his burn and stay alive. Or doesn't even need to stay alive. He's going to be kept alive. So I would personally still punch him up to 100% crit rate and push crit damage, because these numbers won't affect the burn damage that he does or the reflection damage that he does, but his hits will still hit harder if you've got your 100% crit rate going on. But he is the stun target. And then we've got Dark Kael coming in as our poisoner. Where is he? There he is. Dark Kael is our poisoner. Now, what's interesting with Dark Kael, let's just go through his kit quickly again. Attacks one enemy 3 times on his A1. Each hit has got a chance to instantly activate poison and HP burn. So it's like an extra pop of damage every time he's doing it. This is why he was doing so much damage in that level 1 build. He doesn't need books to do this. It doesn't need leveling to do this. It just happens. The books do increase the chance of him actually making it happen. It makes him super good, especially in a Vizier team. If he's not running with Vizier, then he might eat the debuffs too quickly and not really get maximum damage from them. But run him with Vizier and it becomes insane. So he's got the decreased attack. We don't want this to land. We're going to turn that off. And then his A3 has got the poisons and the poison sensitivity. So I'm going to manual 2 cycles of this to get maximum poison sensitivity out. Poison sensitivity means we do more damage with our poisons when they go. And he is going to be popping the burn from Geo and the poison from himself. And we've got no decreased defense champion in this lineup. But I think this is probably one of the maximum damage kind of comps you're going to get. And he's got this passive as well, means you can't be crit, doesn't matter for an unkillable team. If you're running him in a standard team, he's still insane for clan boss, by the way. You know, he's still insane, but better with someone like a Vizier or an Aox or someone that's going to extend those debuffs to make sure that he's got plenty to eat up with the A1. For a standard team as well, his decreased attack on a 3-turn cooldown makes him super viable as either your decreased attack champion or one of two that don't have it on an A1. So, you know, just in case you get that 3% chance to resist, it doesn't just kind of eat it up. But he becomes really viable for a standard clan boss team as well. In terms of masteries here, we've got Giant Slags. He's got a triple hit A1. And he's going to be using that the majority of the time. And then in terms of his speeds and stuff, 176 like a normal budget unkillable. You see he's not really in a great build. Like, he's not got crazy damage here. He could be pushing much higher numbers on an account with better gear, honestly. It's not like the craziest gear we've ever seen. So let's get him into a clan boss fight. This is totally affinity friendly. We're going to be jumping in on Void because we just kicked off. Any lucky streamer pulls? One ancient shard gone. Give me a sacred and an epic book. Not too bad. Right, let's get into it. So what's cool about this style team is it's super easy to set up now, especially with these speeds. Let's take it off auto for a second. So literally all I need to do is A3 on Maneater, do my main abilities on everyone else. So I'll go A3 on Painkeeper. Once I've done the next A1 on Painkeeper, it's full auto. But we are just going to load up the poison. So what I'm going to do is get it running. I'm going to put on some Soundstripe music. Soundstripe are a sponsor of this channel. They're royalty-free music. You can go and get involved as well if you do streaming or Twitch or YouTube or what have you. And you can get yourself royalty-free music. Using my code, get 15% off as well. Brucey bonus. We'll get it playing now, and we can see how much damage this comp does. So, I mean, damn. Firstly, comp working like a dream, limiting, nice comp. I've just been watching it through and I'm thinking, if you're setting it up like I did, where I actually went a few rounds to get Vizier going, you would take off this this kind of A3 ability completely and just get him A1 in the whole way. But still, very, very cool. 23 mil from Geo, 26 from Dark Kael. The rest have got some scraps between them. 60 mil damage with that team. Obviously, the combo of the Dark Kael and Vizier is what's insanely strong. The two together, I mean, you throw Geo in the mix, even better, because you've got the burns, and you've got the poison, and you've got someone extending it up. I feel like these three in a standard comp, with your decreased attack already being here, all you need to do is bring in a decreased defense champion and someone like a ally protector in for the 5th spot, and you've got yourself a crazy normal clan boss team as well, with very, very high damage. So, look, there you go, guys. Dark Kael kind of does it all, warrants his ratings, I think, on the website. People were saying in my last video, careful, Hell Hades, you don't get him nerfed. Yeah, but I think so few people are going to get him, or not, maybe not so few, but it takes a long time to get him. And by that time, maybe you've already got these teams built. But anyway, fun one to do. Dark Kael rocking it all over the place. Thank you, Limiting, for lending me the account. Thank you, Soundstripe, for the music. I've been Hell Hades. I will see you later.